every morning after snoring, yes, I yearn for you. Thought it wasn't super serious, but now it's too much. I got a disease, so please let go with the clutch. You got the pedal to the metal and you're reffing me up.
So slow down, I got a 2-car garage, or we can go and make sounds that...
Call you Dale cause you weren't hearts. I'll be Tracy Chapman in a fast car.
What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough, so I need you more and more. You need to stay with me all night. Alright. In my dreams, you need to stay with me all night. Till I sleep, I'm feeling great, I feel.
The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. Xavier Worthy now on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the... It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Ball is teed up, and with the boots, the NFL postseason has officially begun. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. On the move, headed right. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Hero 15.
No throw, 3rd and long. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They gain 14 on the play, and it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10 from the 41. Pacheco gets it from the gun. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And Mahomes is going to dodge and hit with that slide after he picks up enough for the 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
So far, so good to begin this one as they've got a new set of downs beyond midfield. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Brings it in. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Yellow. 180.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
I don't think there's any question about it. You could see right from the jump here, the point of emphasis, looking for that impact play.
Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They'll go. It's Mahomes. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. He's got it. Shoots away from one. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down, Buffalo.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. First tone of the game for James Cook. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Brought down back at the 45-yard line.
Ric Flair.
From the gun, Goff. Cut out left. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. No question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Again, it's Cook. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 2 yards.
Motioning the tight end left. Goff now on 3rd down. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Robinson scores! Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place is big juice.
Oh, and it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. After the missed extra point, he's still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. He gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. second and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Easy. Check them back. Easy. Come back. You're up 15. Right side.
You just get the play off. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. We've reached the end of one in this opening round of the AFC playoffs. Our score, 6-0. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
It's our last chance. Here we go. Take it to him.
Third and 4 coming up now.
Yellow. Yellow. Attack. Right side.
To the air, Mahomes. Got for big yards on the right side. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First down carry for Pacheco. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Attack. 15.
Design bootleg here. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. That one gains 7. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
It's one of those occasions where you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
From the red zone on first. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Breaking the huddle, here's first and goal.
Fire down these two. Let's go, Wally! Yellow. Come back.
Now here he goes on the boot. Chased out to his right. And that's a touchdown! At least for the moment, Brock. But there's a flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Well, you never want a penalty to take a touchdown off the board, but nobody to blame but himself here. This one's on him.
Yeah, it's one of those situations where you point a finger at somebody else, there's 3 pointing right back at you, and in this case, it was all on him. Just losing sight of where he was on the field, and he and his team lose a touchdown.
So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's second and long.
Hey, 43, 15.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
They'll make a big for it on the ground. But
such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a fourth down.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal.
Hey, 57 color, 57 color. Let's go.
Mahomes to throw for it. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs tie and can take the lead here in the second. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. Like you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And they'll take the lead.
Chiefs 7, Bills 6. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Looking quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Out of the shotgun. Goff. Finds him over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
They're set up at the 35 now. To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. And the man is there to knock that away. Clean breakup on that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
15 yards.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Bills at a disadvantage on the scoreboard. They're going to throw again. Goff. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Now from the pistol to Cook. Nothing doing on the draw, Brock. That's going to send him backwards ahead of third down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles. Well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
Come on! 180!
Dropped out of the gun on third. This one's caught. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Goff working from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second and that playbook wide open.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. From the red zone now. Here's a screen for Cook. And they're going to have first and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Go! 20!
Cook trying this one up the gut. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's second 10. So Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So from the 3, here's second and goal.
180!
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills take the lead just before halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. So, Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go. Pass now to kick this away. Xavier Worthy now on the return. Things going well so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
They get the timeout called. We've got 5 seconds remaining in the half. Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Yellow! Yellow! I'm going!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Look at this first play, and he's going for it. And the defender halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. This kick, we're back underway. A spot in the divisional round on the line. On the return, here's Rodgers. He lost the football, and the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got two things in mind, Kate. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens. But it sure is exciting when it does.
Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. This is Irving on second. And he's taken down as they very quickly get in first and goal.
Having been in enough rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Offense to the line fast.
Down at the 4-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Yellow, relax. Go on, Eddie.
Here's Mahomes, third and goal. Flushed out now to his left. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up fourth and goal.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He's back to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs go 6 points out of their score. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal.
Splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, Bills to the line now. First and 10. First down throw from Goff. And this one is launched downfield. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. From the gun, Goff. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be third and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Goff on third. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at fourth and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth. Back to throw it. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turned it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Running right is Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Let's go, Lonnie.
Looking to throw Mahomes. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Yellow. Let's go, blue lady. And color.
Third down, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Butker knocks it through. And that'll push their lead to 4.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Goff to the air now. Trying for the deep ball. He's got it deep downfield. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
This is Cook on the handoff. And they were waiting for him on that draw, weren't they? They get him behind the line. That's going to bring up second down. Now, as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook they're sending the trainers out to check on. They break the huddle. It's second down now. Now they send their back in motion right. That's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
180.
Gone. Short pass brought in. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
180.
Running here with Pollard from the pistol. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. He goes to the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 10-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Complete over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
180. What's that?
Running for the first with Pollard. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a first and goal.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I guess, down the line.
They charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Cage. It's a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Robinson. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bills take a third-quarter lead.
Touchdown, Bills.
Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills push their lead to 3. Bass now to kick this away. Worthy now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Yellow.
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
At the 30-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
To the air, Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go on, 80!
Throwing is Mahomes. Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 46-yard.
Second down run by Pacheco. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Hauled down by Christian Izien.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. Got for big yards on the right side. They're not going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
First down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run Pacheco. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line.
1 quarter to go, Brock, and we'll see who can earn the wild card win. It's Chiefs football, and their season will be over if they don't erase this deficit. Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, check on move, check on move. Attack, attack. Shoot. All right, wait. Hey, 43.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. And he's got it. It's in close. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Mahomes. Setting up the running back screen. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the 1st, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Tracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
We're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
Your body is at it now. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you back it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's had it overseas. You feel alive like you can't have it now. You only feel paralyzed like you can't have it. So paralyzed about century. Friends is having kids. Can't have it now. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a life with no love? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the
now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Goff working from the pistol. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. That's him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Third and long, they're going to throw. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. To the left with 4th down here.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They'll go for it. Goff. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. From the pistol, here comes Pacheco. And he his 6 yards to begin this one. They got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Pacheco again. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Yellow! Hey, 57, 57. Attacking, attack. Tight end on.
He'll throw it. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 4th down and less than a yard.
Looking to throw. He gets it to Rice. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow!
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a 1st down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Yellow!
Right back to Pacheco. stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs going for the win here. Bills going nickel, 3rd down.
Yellow! Underline! 15. Hey, yellow, go gun. 43! My side!
He's back to throw. Completed to his running back. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it. Throwing now. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
That's good.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Now the Bills use their 3rd and final timeout. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. He dropped to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. Biggest snaps of this opening round of the postseason. Here comes 3rd and goal. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one. Seconds on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. This game now resting on the attempt from Harrison Butker. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick is good. He got it. And their postseason starts with a win as they take this wild card game. So score this a win for the Chiefs. Well, safe to say, Brock, the nerves are out of the way. Their playoff run officially off and running as they punch their ticket to that divisional round.
Yeah, we know through the years this wild card round is never taken lightly. Crazy things happen every year as the playoffs begin. And we can't forget, for a lot of these guys, it's their first experience of the